Tonight, there are businesses right here in Tennessee that you've never heard of operating because of your money.
Well, it's part of a state program called 10 Investco that spent tens of millions and so far has just 1,400 jobs to show for it. Is it a bad investment? Fox 17's Sky Arnold takes a closer look.
In the game of Monopoly, the goal is to make investments that pay off over time. Lately, Tennessee has been playing a similar game with your money.
Raising money is tough, and actually, especially if you're in the education field and trying to launch a product. So I can click on the student, click.
Matt Rubenstein's Live School is one of those investments.
Let's say Luis, in this example, was doing something we really didn't like.
He's created software for teachers.
So I'm going to give her a negative for teamwork, negative for listening.
To accurately track student behavior.
So any teacher in the building can go in and pull up a student's history from the day and see, oh, geez, the student's having a tough morning.
The software is in more than 80 schools and growing, partially because of you. Live School is one of more than 100 companies that receive state money from 10 Investco. Some got a small amount, while others took in over $1 million.
Most jobs created in the state of Tennessee are created by small and startup businesses.
State Senator Doug Overby helped pass the program in 2008 when it was hard for companies to get money here.
They were moving to California. They were going to Silicon Valley.
To keep them, the state created 10 Investco to hand money to investment firms like Nashville Capital Network.
We're really optimistic about the portfolio.
To invest in companies.
If these companies become the global type of companies that we hope that they will, they'll employ tons of people for years to come in Tennessee.
That's the goal, but 3 years in, the program has had some failures. Tennessee spent $440,000 on 15 companies that are no longer here, and the $90 million total investment so far has created just 1,400 jobs. Do the math, that's more than $66,000 a job.
That's not a very good return for taxpayers.
It's one reason Justin Owen's organization, the Beacon Center, put 10 Investco on its annual pork report.
This is the type of lackluster performance that only the government can accomplish, right? When the government is trying to pick winners and losers, they often do a very poor job.
We asked Senator Overby about those job numbers, including this example from West Tennessee.
1.3 million, we created 5 jobs. What are we doing?
That's a fair question. We didn't spend the money. We made an investment in an enterprise. And let's face it, new and startup businesses don't employ 500 people at a time.
There's another reason Senator Overby sees these companies as investments.
Say, Katie, I love the way you contributed to our classroom discussion.
If Live School becomes a huge success under 10 Investco, Tennessee will see the same financial return as other investors. It's a gamble with real money. Supporters say will all pay off.
So I can click on the student.
Just one company like Live School. It's big.
So there's 25,000 schools in the country that already have some sort of school-wide system where they track behavior, try and motivate their kids. 25,000, and we only have 80.
That was Sky Arnold reporting big dreams, and there is at least one bit of evidence that shows some of these companies are doing well. Outside investors have been putting a lot of money into these companies. At last report, about $2 for every dollar we're putting in.